Hi you guys, my little niece is here. She wanted to make a little guest appearance on my YouTube channel. So say hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
London.
London. So she actually is in the kindergarten, right? Do you like school? And she actually goes to my school where I teach, so that's awesome that I can be in the same building with her, at least for now. And that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she actually gets to come to my class since I teach specials. I teach Spanish to all the kids in the school, so I get to see her every 7 weeks. So, what do you like to do for fun?
Play.
Play? You want to start a YouTube? What are you going to do on YouTube?
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you like? What's your favorite thing to play with? Dolls or tablet or what?
Dolls.
Dolls. You want to review toys and stuff? Yeah. Alright, you guys. She wanted to make a guest appearance. Say bye.
Bye.
Say like and subscribe. Louder. Say it again.
Like and subscribe.
Awesome. Alright. Hello you guys. Adios. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Erin, and today I'm going to actually be trying out this bad boy. This is the Kaleidos times Angelica Nyqvist collab that they just recently did. And Angelica Nyqvist, I want to say it right. She's one of my favorite YouTubers here. I found her, I want to say, the end of 2019, and since then I've just been watching her nonstop. She's a really great YouTuber. I watch her definitely almost every day because she does post a lot of videos, and I watch pretty much almost all of her videos. So when she said she was collaborating with Kaleidos, I was very excited. So this video is a little biased because I like her, and also I really like the brand. I own 6 of their palettes, so I do have an experience with their formula and with their palettes and with the brand overall, and I also own some of their highlighters as well. So I do have quite a few products from the brand, and I really do love the brand. It's one of my favorite brands. So definitely I'm excited for this, and I have high expectations, being as it's one of my favorite YouTubers as well as it being one of my favorite brands. So this palette, I got the whole set. I got the box here, which is really super cute. I did one of their holiday things before. They always have really cute packaging, and so this is the box that Angie designed, and it's based on like a futuristic or like space club, I guess you can explain it as. When you open it up, the palette's inside. I also bought the cards, which came in a separate package, but it fits really nicely in here because the box is quite large. And this is really super cute. I think I could fit other stuff in here. I might put my other like size palette, similar size palette from Kaleidos in here. So here's the cards. I'll go through that first. I was actually really excited when she said there was cards included. I know some people were like, well, that kind of doesn't, I don't know where the cards come from, but I don't think it's, I mean, people come out with all kinds of merch stuff that goes along with their collections, mirrors and other things. I mean, mirror is more related to makeup, but I think this is super fun. It goes with the theme of the club, right? Like a fancy club where you can play cards or whatever, or an old-timey club, you know what I'm saying? And here's a strange fact about me. Maybe not strange, but I'm a collector. I love to collect things. And one of the things I collect are cards. I don't even know why. Like, I just started doing it, and I just realized that I collect a lot of cards. So here's these cards here. They're super cute. They have the design from, like, the Club Nebula. Super duper cute. I love it. So this is going to go perfect with my other cards I have, which I'm showing cards now. I might as well show the other ones I have. I have these Charlie Brown ones. They're super duper cute. I have of course I have to have a Freddy one, like my favorite franchise, Nightmare on Elm Street. Of course I had to have some Freddy cards. I have some Harry Potter Uno cards, and I also have some regular Harry Potter playing cards. I don't know where they are, but I need to find somewhere to display all of my decks of cards. And I also have some more coming, which is, how many decks of cards do you really need? Of course, I have just regular cards, the regular print ones as well. But I just now realized, like, I collect a lot of cards. I have like 5 Uno games, base 10. I just like cards. I love playing with cards. So I'm so glad that they came out with this, and I think it's a cute little addition to not only the collection here, but also my personal collection. Alright, getting right along with it, there's a little Club Nebula invitation card in here. I won't read the whole thing, but it's super duper cute and goes along with it. And then, of course, we have the palette. It came really nicely packaged. So this is my first time opening it. I'm not expecting anything to be damaged or anything because of the way they package. Kaleidos really package their things really well. And here's what it looks like. So pretty. It has this shift to it. Oh, wow. I love that. It's really, like, sturdy feeling. Not super heavy, but heavy enough. It's a little boxy, but it fits in line with their other palette they have. Here's the back. And it has Angelica's name there. That's so cute. And then open it up, you got your sheet, which is nice. And here is the palette with the mirror, of course. Oh my gosh. There's like a smell to this. Okay. Anyways, here's the palette. I love all these nice pigmented looking dark mattes that she was talking about. They look really nice. Of course, I have to get into them to actually say that. I like the imprint here in the red one. It's got like a little, what is this one? Spade? Is that no, that's not the spade. Club in the imprint in here. And I look, these shimmers look beautiful, you guys. Okay, so let me stop blabbering on. I've been talking for like 5 minutes. Oh my god, so pretty. So I was debating on what I wanted to do with this because I've been seeing a lot of people get their palettes, and a lot of people have already done videos before me. So there's been a lot of 3 looks with 1 palette videos. I was like, well, that would be pretty fun, but also a little time consuming. And there's been a lot of swatching and review videos. So I thought, why don't I try this palette out with other Kaleidos palettes that I already have to help people that already have a lot of Kaleidos palettes and are thinking, do I really need this? I want to show how you can pair this and actually get use out of all of your palettes along with this one. So I'm going to do a look just with this palette, but I'm also going to do a look pairing it with another palette that I think actually goes really nicely and also happens to be in my Pan That eyeshadow. So this is the Futurism 3. I'm going to be using this palette with this palette today, just showing how this palette could be an addition and great to pair with palettes you already own. So hopefully that's a good something helpful for you guys. So today I'm going to do that look, and then tomorrow it's going to be the same video, but tomorrow I'm going to be doing another look with this. So it'll be 2 looks with this palette. And so today's really a first impression. Tomorrow I've already have used it, but still a first impression. Yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Like down below if you would like to, and subscribe if you want to see more from my channel. Alright, you guys, I zoomed in just a little bit, not too much, but just so we can see a little better. And I'm going to hop right into this palette. I'm super excited. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to pair it with this Futurism 3 palette. So I'm going to just use a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in actually with one of the shades from this palette right here. It is called, I think it's called, let me see. I think it's called Stardust, maybe. I don't know. I've completely mixed up the names on this. Stardust or Neptune, one of those. And I'm just going to put that into the crease first. Just kind of set where I want this to go. It's a very light shade, like, not light, but like close to my skin tone. And it's got like a pinky tint to it. Perfect. Kind of set down the eye as well. Then I'm going to go into this berry shade, which I think is called Nebula. I think it's called either, no, maybe, yeah, I think it's Nebula. I'm going to dip in there. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to put that into the crease. Kaleidos definitely does not shy away from deeper and or pigmented colors. Those are nice. Okay, I'm going to dip back into that first pinky light shade just to blend out the edges here. Same brush. Okay, perfect. So you see, we've got those two mattes out of this palette. Let's hop into the Club Nebula palette. And I'm going to use these. I want to get into these two purpley mattes, which I think they'll fit really nicely. This one's kind of like this one called Rock Copper is kind of like a dark, almost gray, purpley tone to me. And she explained all of the names. I got some of them, and some I did not. I like sci-fi. Ooh, that is really pigmented and pretty, you guys. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys can see that really well. That is really pretty. Let's definitely give it a more cool tone to the look. You really just need a little bit of that. There is some kick up in the pan, but minimal so far. Yeah, that's really pretty. I don't want to completely overwhelm the first color. That is really nice. It's fitting really nicely with that though. I hope you guys can see how nice that's blending. Like that almost just blended itself, honestly. Okay, so next I'm going to take this shade Cylon. I hope I'm saying that right. It is a even deeper sort of, how would I describe that? Plummy shade. And I'm going to set that onto the outer corner and kind of brush it out a bit. I'm definitely not afraid to get into some color. And so when I found Angie's page, I just was like, yeah, this is the place for me, because I definitely love to explore with a lot of different color on my eyeshadows. I just enjoy the colorful eyeshadows a lot. I like neutral looks too, though. I love a neutral palette or a neutral look. It's just that the colorful palettes, they do excite me just a tad bit more. Let me pull my hand down a little bit to get a softer blend here. And I'm kind of taking it out a little bit further than where my eye ends. Oh wow, nice. Really, really pretty. I'm getting a tiny bit of patchiness, but that happens to me on, you probably guys have seen me say that a lot. That happens to me on this eye when I don't, yeah, it happens to me all the time. And I didn't really prime out here too well, so that's my fault. I never pull my primer all the way out. I just keep it, I always mean to, but it just doesn't happen. But otherwise, this eye looks really good. Like, I'm seeing no patchiness. It's just this eye always gives me trouble and patchiness with deeper mattes. Wow, that is so pretty. Okay, this is looking really, really good. So now I'm going to go in with, I really want to go in with this shade called You're My Only Hope. I'm wondering though if it's going to be more of a sheer like topper type of thing, or if it's got its own pigment. Oh yeah, it's more like a sheer topper type of thing. So I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to put a little bit of, I'll just bring down Rock Copper lightly onto the lid a little bit. Just kind of give it a smoky look. And I'm just tapping into that really lightly, bringing it on the lid. And then I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to wet the brush just to make sure I'm getting what I want out of the shade. Ooh. Sorry, you guys. Alright, so I'm going to pick it up onto a flat brush. I can just tell the shade's going to be super pretty. Picked up nicely. And I'm just going to use some of my Morphe setting spray to spray the brush. Tap it off. And Alright, you guys, here I am back with the finished look. So hopefully this light is not drowning me out completely. Let me move it over a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Not the best blended out, but I think it looks really, really nice. And oh my gosh, the shadows worked perfectly together. I'm so glad I had this idea to just pair them, which is what she said. She wanted to make something that fit with the rest of the collection already. So these paired super nicely. The formula is the same. It's the same great formula, same gray shimmers, really nice mattes. And I really enjoyed it so far, but I'm also going to do another look with this, which you will see in this video in just a second. So just stay tuned for that. But yeah, I really, really like this. The rest of my face is just products I've already had. I use the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth Fit Me Foundation in 315. I used my favorite lipstick that I'm trying to use up this year also is from Flower Beauty, and it is their cream formula in the shade Pink Dusk. I used some bronzers I'm trying to use up. I used this one. I also used the Fenty Cream Bronzer, and then I set it with this one that I'm trying to use up from Shop Miss A. It's a $1 bronzer. And then for my cream blush, I used Honest Beauty, this one in the shade Plum Berry, but I mixed it with my highlighter, which is the ColourPop Super Shock. So I mixed these to form like a creamy highlight cream blush combo. Oh my goodness. And then I also set that with the ColourPop Kiss a Frog pressed powder blush, which is the Tiana blush, which is one of my favorite blushes, powder blushes ever. And then I used the Urban Decay mascara, the Perversion mascara on the lid. And for my eyebrows, I just used the Morphe eyebrow pencil, which I just started using recently because I used up my other one. And I set with the Essence Clear Brow Gel. So my brows are looking a little thick today, but we're going to roll with it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the face. Love it. And then I just kind of pulled back some of my braids. It's like a half up, half down look. So I'm very excited for this cute little look. So let's go ahead and hop into the second look now. Alright, you guys, here I am back with the second look I'm going to be creating today. Oh, Lord, my background. Alright, so I'm going to get some eye primer. I already kind of primed a little bit, but I didn't put enough on. And I love that this palette has a mirror in it. It looks great. Okay, so I am going to go in with eyes first, like I usually do, and we're going to play with, since we did some of the purples and that grayish tone, we're going to go into some of the greens today. What do I want to do? I kind of want to do greens and blues. Alright, I'm going to hop into this shade right here. Gravity. It's like a very bright chartreuse or limey color. So I'll just put that right into the crease. Kind of shape out my shape I want. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I might want to do like sort of like a halo eye, maybe. We'll see. Kind of already went right in with that shade. That shade is really pretty. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of this shade Naru. Hope I'm saying that right. And put that onto the edge of that. Just kind of soften the edges out. Okay, so next I'm going to go into this shade Queen of blades right there. And I'm going to place that on the outer and on the inner part of the eye. So I'm going to put it here. I'm also going to put it in the inner corner. And then of course I'm going to blend, but I'm trying to get the color placed down. And then I'll start blending it. Okay, that looks really good so far, you guys. So we've got deeper shade on the inner and on the outer part of the lid. Okay, so next, I want to go in with this shade Firefly in the center. I'm going to put some NYX glitter glue out. If you guys hear my dog barking, she's outside right now. Barking at whatever, like she does every day. And she doesn't do anything, just barks. So I'm putting this glitter glue down just to help with if there's any fallout, but also to kind of keep it in place and help it pop as well. I have not swatched any of these yet, so okay, so we've got the glitter glue down. I want to take a finger actually and put it on. I'm going to do that and then I'll clean it up with a brush. So I'm going to take the shade Firefly, which looks like that. The light is just kind of blinding it. Let me see if I can. Alright, it's as good as I'm going to get. Oh wow, that's really pretty, you guys. Look at that. Alright, other eye here. I'm like tapping off my finger, like really. Okay, so we got most of that in the center where we wanted it. So I'm going to now take some of that Queen of Blades just a little bit over here because I feel like I lost some of the darkness. And then I'm going to take my brush and kind of clean up the edges here and blend it. And there we go. I think that's gonna be it for the top lash. It looks really nice. Just blend a little bit more here. I'm gonna go back in with Gravity, that lighter green, and kind of go over the edge here a little again. It's really pretty. Alright guys, so I did a little blending and here we are. So here I am back with the final look. As you can see, I have the lower lash done as well. Let me try to... So... trying to make sure the light doesn't drown me out. So that's the upper and lower lash. And I went ahead and on the lower lash used Gravity and Queen of Blades and just kind of put them into the inner and outer corner, the darker shade in the inner and outer, and then the Gravity shade right in the middle, kind of mimicking the halo eye effect on the top. And then for the rest of my face, I just used some of my favorite products, my Iman, what is it called? Luxury Concealing Foundation, my lipstick I used for the other look, I used that one again, along with a ColourPop lippy pencil, the Good and Plenty. I use my Undone Beauty concealer, which I talk about nonstop on this channel, and my Iman luxury pressed powder to set today, actually, and under the eyes and the face. I'm going to be wearing this look to church, so I had to set the face as well with powder. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I use my Hades highlighter, Everybody's Got a Weakness, from ColourPop, as well as my Honest Beauty cream blush mixed with a little bit of the Flower Beauty blush. And then I topped the blush with another blush from ColourPop. This is Kissin' a Frog, and it's from their Disney Designer collection. So yes, and then brows was my Morphe eyebrow pencil set with the Essence Clear Brow Gel, and lashes I did some mascara with the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. So yeah, that's everything I used today pretty much, you guys. Oh, and bronzer was my little cheapy bronzer I'm trying to use up. My little dollar bronzer. It's not like I don't use my other more expensive bronzers, but I'm just trying to use this up, so that's why I've been trying to spin in a couple videos. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Overall, I think that this palette is really, really nice. I'm so glad I own it. It was a great purchase on my part, and like I said, this is a little bit biased, but I'm glad that I actually can say that this is good quality. Like, if it wasn't good quality, I would say it as well, even though I like Angelica Nyqvist, and I like the brand. If it wasn't good quality, I would definitely say it. But so far, from just a first impression, using those few shades that I've used in these two looks, the shades are doing great. It's the usual great formula. The shimmers are really going to blow me away, or blow you away, like they always do for me. I love their shimmers. So yeah, I'm super happy to have this and to keep playing with it. So yeah, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and yeah, that's the end for now. I will check you guys out in the next video coming soon. Stay safe. Adios.